Like, I just don't get it. How do you bury a lighthouse? It's built on a cliff overlooking the sea. And the whole top of it was under... Okay. I don't get it. Hey guys, this is Submachine 3 The Loop. Again, it's the 3rd or 4th episode, and I'm Shifter. Hi. You also might know me as Buttface. Here I could enter a password, but I don't have any because I'm gonna do this naturally. Again, this came out the year following Submachine 2 The Lighthouse. Got some rockin' Matrix music here now.
There is no diary page. There is no menu. There is no spoon. There is no trash bin. In fact, there's nothing to collect at all. It's just you and the machine. This is the gritty reboot to the Submachine series that no one asked for.
Hey, I collected a thing. It lies. So, this is The Loop. This is about as close to pure puzzle exploration as this series is ever gonna get. This game also freaks me out because I just hate the concept of it. There. We are now in 01 on the navigator and we lit up one light. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm allergic to puzzles and loops. Crikey. So if you see on that map, we just did this dot, and this dot. This is great teaching and conveyance. I need to do this dot. The map is actually centered around the main button, not in the map room, as you can see, because I went up. And there's nothing to my right. Yeah, like I said, I'm allergic to puzzles and loops. And now that noise indicates, and all 6 things are lit up, that the main button is active. And we do another jump. This password is, oh, I lost it. Batman or something. Crikey, that's a lot to turn on. So we're technically in this cell. We're in 1, 0. I think graph coordinates, it's pretty simple. Where do you click? Yeah, you click on the actual thing. 53. 53. 31. 45. None of the lights are lighting up. 14. 52. 54. 24. Okay, so I'm obviously missing something. The other ones stay lit. Ones I haven't don't. Well, what you gotta do is click a thing. It'll tell you to go to 1, 2. Click it again and you get your first green light. Now we go to 1, 5. Yeah. This is good abstract. I was at 1, 5, so now I gotta go to 2, 1. This is cool puzzle exploration, just kind of ratcheting up the difficulty here. Now we gotta go to 3, 3. It's based off the last one that you clicked. Now I'm sniffling. I'm sorry. 4, 3. So I gotta go over one more? Yeah. And now I need to go to 3, 4. So over and up. I know how to do my graphing, and the thing's opened up. Now you go back to 0, 0. And let's continue exploring. So like I said, this comes right directly after Submachine 2 The Lighthouse. Both chronologically and story-wise. Because we did a blind jump from the top of the lighthouse and somehow ended up in what I can only describe as the loop. Because, as you can see, it goes on forever. I gotta go all the way back. But yeah, this is as the last game was a fully realizing what Submachine 1 was a kind of odd and atmospheric. Okay, set every one of these to 0. And I don't have controls for that one. Great. And I can't really click anything on there. With any good puzzle game, set everything to 0 and it makes life a lot clearer. And yeah, those buttons were just counters. Where was I? So as number 2 was simply a continuation of what the ideas of Submachine 1 set up, this is Mur really exploring, Mur the author, not Mur the character, really exploring what he can do with just pure puzzle and this creepy, unsettling atmosphere. As you've noticed, I've been setting these things to 0. There's one that we can never change each time. So this one is a 1, and this one is a 3. But we can set this one to a 1. You just basically have to make all 4 of these plates line up. So it goes something something 3 1. Something 1 3 1. And so something 1 3 1. Thankfully, these are all low numbers. I've occasionally, or high is also all right. So it's 1 1 3 1. And there, it flicks green. And then that light flicks green, because it's adjacent to that. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. 1 1 3 1. But sometimes I ended up like with 5 5 6 5, and it was just like, I had to backtrack. 1 1 3 1. And 1 1. Flick the switch, and you end up with all 3 on, because you do the whole lower row, and that one. Sometimes these are cop-outs. You're supposed to have 6 puzzles to each. Sometimes he doubles up on the puzzles. That one, he basically just... There was one large puzzle you had to solve. Again, kind of a find it. So we go down below. We've got 3 pips and a dot. Or 3 pips and a switch. I think that's 6 pips. So, plain and simple, just go around, find the ones that actually are in order. Just do it sequentially. 2, let's see, there was 1 up in this corner, and then from a corner above it. So yeah. Oh, nice sound effect. I don't know if that was there in the original. It's something you're going to hear me say all the bloody time during this series. 1, 2, I think the one up here was a 3, no. There we go, that's 3. Don't ask me how I'm remembering this, because I honestly couldn't tell you. That's 5. I've just played the loop so many times, and also just recently enough that it's in my head. Like I said, I go through this series every year, so these old games I'm also maybe the most muscle memory familiar with, but there we go. But also sometimes the foggiest on like actual details. I tend to skip the loop because there's not much story here. It's just solve the puzzle. So we're in this square, so if I go up 2. A. Okay. Well, if you start cycling through these, you realize that it's literally as simple as 1 2 A B. And the correlation couldn't be any plainer from there. So now we're in BD, and so on and so forth. DE. Yeah. I won't remember my scales. You can't make me, Mrs. McGrady. I never even had a piano teacher named Mrs. McGrady. What was my piano teacher's name? Crystal? Something like that. Some West Coast fairy name. There we go. 5. I don't remember the last one was. I should have looked it up. I should have, but I didn't. I think it was up high. Hey. Okay, so we're going back to 1 0. Well, I just don't know. I don't know which ones I've done. Oh, Was there any on 6? No, so it's a 5x5 map. Okay. Let's just do process of elimination. Because this is really interesting to watch, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You like this, don't you? Yeah, you like this. Oh. It's 2 over from where I was looking. I'm a genius. Oop. Oh. No, it wasn't. Okay, there we go. Ta-da!